What's going on, everybody? This is Good Cover, Bad Cover. Today we're doing Tom Petty, The Waiting. Wow. And the cover is by Linda Ronstadt. Wow. Have not heard the cover. Have heard and played, right, the original. So I actually hadn't heard The Waiting until I started playing in a Tom Petty tribute band. I started subbing for this. There was a bunch of guys in LA that I'd played with in different kind of settings. And they had a Tom Petty tribute band, and then they needed a sub, and I came in, and then they started calling me, and I loved it. Like, learning all that stuff. I knew a lot of Tom Petty music, but I never had his albums. And then I all of a sudden, when you start doing stuff like that, you need to know a lot more songs because you got to fill 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, but usually, like, those kind of gigs are usually like 2 hours. And yeah, really incredible music. Really like Tom Petty. Really like Tom Petty. It's not all just Free Fallin'. Free Fallin' is fine, but and Mary Jane's Last Dance, right? Those are two that just like you play constantly. You're just playing all the time. But there's so many others that are so really good. Room at the Top is an incredibly beautiful song. Just fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Anyways, incredible songwriter. Yeah, so The Waiting, lead single from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' album Hard Promises, released in 1981. Peaked at number 19 on Billboard Hot 100, number 1 on the magazine's New Rock Tracks chart, where it remained for 6 consecutive weeks. Okay. Frontman Tom Petty explained that the song's title was inspired by a quote from fellow musician Janis Joplin, who once said of touring, "Oh yeah, I love being on stage and everything else is just waiting." That's just ongoing hurry up and wait, right? Ongoing, of course, it's like that. Yes, hurry up and wait. That's he recalled. That's where I think I got it from. Roger McGinn swears that he said it to me. Maybe he did. I don't think so. I think I got it from the Janis Joplin quote. That's where it stuck in my mind. I don't think she said the waiting is the hardest part, but it was something to that effect. Everything else is just waiting. And so that's where that came from. Awesome. So we're going to listen to the original, Tom Petty. Then we're going to listen to Linda Ronstadt's version and see what she did with it, what's going on, all that kind of thing. Should be cool. All right, here's the original. Let's do it. Bam. The bass part. Simple music, right? Basic chords that are held for a while. It's more about the arrangement of it, the parts that are coming in and out, the melody. A little bass walk down. Simple music, actually. Tom Petty That's the interesting thing about it, is that most of it is pretty simple, but it's just so good. It's like just great songs. All those walk downs that the bass does at that part have been different each time. Right here. Nice little bass part, alright, a little melody. And that's what it is, they're kind of passing it around a bit. Right? Guitar, vocal, guitar again. Nice little bass in that fade out. Very cool. Yeah, great. Great tune. Great tune. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's like the great thing about Tom Petty. It's like really kind of basic stuff, but just strong songwriting. Strong songwriting. And it feels great, right? Great stuff. So, all right, there's the original. Let's get to this cover. Did not know. Well, I mean, I didn't even know the original until how many years ago? When did I start playing with those guys? I don't even remember what year I started playing with those guys. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. So, man, when was the first gig that I did with them? Was it 2017? Don't remember. Anyways, now, Linda Ronstadt's version. Linda Ronstadt covered the song on her 1995 album Feels Like Home. A double-sided single, Tom Petty's The Waiting and a Walk On, was released simultaneously with the album. Wow, she started with it. Oh, there's a lot of covers here. Does she write? I don't know a ton about Linda Ronstadt, honestly. Does she write her own music? This is like, looks like just lots of not her own songs. Like she's just a performer like that, kind of like Frank Sinatra or some like jazz singer like that, something like that. Anyway, I mean, whatever, that's fine. You know, or like a pop star basically. Dean Parks, I play with that guy. He plays on this song. Dean Parks is an incredible session musician who, you know, LA session guy who famously played with Steely Dan. Some incredible guitar parts on Steely Dan. Yeah, I was lucky enough to play with that guy. Wow. Leland Sklar, Bob Glaub. Bob Glaub is playing bass on this. Jim Keltner, so this is going to feel amazing. So this is going to be amazing drumming. Okay, great. So basically what you're saying is this is a fantastic sounding record. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, wow. George Masonberg, Nate Kunkel. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this is going to be amazing. She produced it with George Masonberg. Okay. All right, so we're going to check it out. We're going to listen. We're going to find out, is this a good cover, bad cover? What does she do with it? Is it cool? I kind of feel like it's going to be cool, right? It's Linda Ronstadt, right? A lot of people have a very soft spot for Linda Ronstadt. All right, let's check it out. Bam. Some mandolin.
Oh, baby,
that voice.
don't it feel like heaven right now? Don't it feel like something from a dream? Hey, I've never known nothing quite like this. Don't it feel like the night might never be again? Baby, we know better than to try and pretend. Honey, no one could have ever told me about this. I said, yeah, the waiting is the hardest part. Every day you see one more card. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart. The waiting is the hardest part.
much doing the record. It's just the arrangement's different. It's just kind of saying how she sings, right? Cool. Yeah, that's a good cover. I mean, she pretty much did the record. It's just she did a different arrangement. You know, like musically things kind of crept in. There's the mandolin, right? She did that whole first verse and chorus by herself, basically. You know, just like stripped down. There's no drums, right? The bass eventually comes in, and then the drums come in. You know, it just kick, snare, and then it builds into, you know, full on the chorus, right? The second chorus. I mean, it all sounds great. It's all played really well. She's got a really strong voice. I don't really have anything bad to say about this. It's very good. I would say it's good. You know, this is a good cover. Yeah. She didn't do anything insane with it, right? It's not like a full rearrangement, reinterpretation, right? She pretty much did the song just in maybe more of an arrangement that fits her style, which is really not that different, deviating too much from, like, I can hear Tom Petty doing this exact thing. So it's really not that far off, is what I'm saying. But still is good, and obviously you get great, incredible session musician players. You kind of can't go wrong, right? You know, you kind of can't. So, cool. Yeah, I think this is a good cover. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Good cover, bad cover. I'll catch you next video.